All right, so just like when we're setting up our squat, guys, for our bench press, we want to make sure first off that the hook height that we're going to be unracking the bar from is the right height for us. So you'll notice on these racks, this is not true for all squat racks or power racks or squat stands, but on the ones we're using here, most of them, all right, so 4 out of the 5 racks that we have, they have 2-inch hole spacing in the kind of area we use for squats, but they shrink down to 1-inch spacing where you would use them for the bench press. And for a general rule in here, guys, I start the guys on the 4th hole from the top, the 4th 1-inch hole, and generally the girls the 6th one, right? But you can make adjustments if that's just kind of a general rule to start. You can make adjustments there based on what you need, right? So let's say that I've actually got this racked on the 2nd hole here. I know that's going to be a little bit too high for me. When you're picking your height for these hooks, you want the criteria to be, can I get set up for the bench press, squeeze my shoulder blades tight, and keep my shoulder blades squeezed tight when I'm unracking and re-racking the bar, okay? If the hooks are too high, I'm gonna have to lose that position to unrack the bar, okay? And I'm never gonna be able to regain it once the weight's in my hands, right? So we have to be able to squeeze those shoulder blades back tight. So this height should be high enough that it forces me to unroll my shoulder blades a little bit, right, to unrack that bar, which is no good. I want to be able to maintain that shoulder blade squeeze, and for me, that means I'm clipping the hooks. That's no bueno, okay? So what we're going to do is drop the hooks down to a height where I can maintain that shoulder blade position. And again, I have these memorized, but you can trial and error a little bit. We can maintain those shoulder blade position. Just like with the squats, when I go to unrack the bar, it comes up to about the middle of that hook, even with my shoulder blade squeezed. I'm bringing the bar out, I can do my press, right, and re-rack it safely without missing the bottom of those hooks, okay? We never want to have it to a height, again, we have to unroll those shoulder blades, but sometimes if it's too high too, when you go to rack it, you're going to miss underneath, okay? So having it the right height makes it easy to rack and unrack without having too much of an issue. Okay? As for setting the spot pins for the bench press, this one's a little bit trickier than the squat because the height of your chest and your neck are going to be different heights off the rack. Okay? So generally, we want to try to keep these things set so at the very least we're going to save your neck if that bar does come down. Your chest is a little bit more durable. We'd like to be able to save that too, but if we're going full range of motion bench press, depending on what your technique looks like, we may not be able to get that chest down out of the way, right? The other side here before I crash it on my neck. So I'm not sure if this is going to be the right height for me, so we're going to find out here. When I'm at the bottom of my press, just like with the squat, I want that bar to be just a little bit above the spot pins. Okay? Now, I don't have much of an arch, so I don't have room to collapse my chest and have it touch the spot pins there. And I'm guessing this is going to be a little bit too low. If I go to check my neck, it's sitting on my neck. That's no good. So I need to raise these spot pins up a little bit. That way, if an accident does happen, right, it's not going to crash down on my neck. I can probably go up 1 hole because that was pretty darn close. By the way, guys, I'm testing this with a barbell right now, but I can bench a lot more than the barbell, okay? If you guys are only benching the bar, don't put it on your neck to test this. Use a PVC pipe, right? Or just as a general safety tip, use the PVC pipe rather than a barbell so that you don't have an accident trying to prevent an accident. Okay? But I've reset this height now. I'm going to go ahead and unrack my bench press and check it again. It's a little closer to my chest. I'm still not really able to cave in my chest to get it, but it's for sure saving my neck here, right? I've got freedom here. I can even squeak my head out of there if I need to. So that's a good height that's going to save my life there. If something happens and you don't have a spotter for whatever reason, or your spotter's not paying attention, that bar is going to a safe place. That make sense? All right.